How's it going, everyone? I'm Walter the Film Hermit, and today we're talking about a big release on 4K. It's going to be The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Did I say that right? It's a long title. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That was it. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel so much. I did see this movie. I didn't go to the theater. I actually watched it on Amazon, which I usually don't do, but when I looked and saw how big the screen was that was going to be at AMC, I was like, I'd rather just watch this at home because it's kind of a long movie. It was actually a pretty good movie. I was actually surprised by it. I'm actually a fan of all the Hunger Games movies. I never read the books, but I discovered the films when they came out and I saw all of them in the theater. This one was pretty good. I'm not going to go too deep on the review of it. I'll probably talk more about that when the physical release comes out. I just want you guys to know exactly what's going to be available. At a time where everyone is saying that physical media is going away, this actually has a lot of different editions coming out. So I'm going to go over each edition so you guys can decide which one you guys want to go with. So first, I'll talk about the 4K release and the Blu-ray release in their standard Amaray slipcovers. So with these releases, they both have the same artwork. The Blu-ray is selling for about $19.99 and the 4K is selling for $29.99. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the slipcover or I'm going to pick up the steelbook that I'm going to go over next, just because I have the original 4K releases of the original Hunger Games films, but I also have Blu-ray steelbooks for them as well. So I can either go with a steelbook or I could go with a slipcover. And the artwork on the slipcover is actually pretty nice. It's got the two main characters in the film on here. By the way, this is directed by Francis Lawrence. He directed the last 3 Hunger Games movies. So it's kind of like with the Harry Potter director where like he started directing them and all of a sudden he does all of them from that time forward. I can't think of his name right now. Maybe I'll just flash on the screen here. But Francis Lawrence directed this particular film, and this tells the story of a young President Snow. And I think it's supposed to be the 10th Hunger Games. He's actually really young because it's actually there in the 70s for the Hunger Games when the Jennifer Lawrence films take place. So that's going to be the Amaray slipcover releases for the Blu-ray and the 4K. So there's going to be some exclusive editions. So since there's no Best Buy steelbook, the Walmart is going to get the Lionsgate steelbooks. So we're going to talk about those in a second. But not just that, we're getting a Target release as well. So the Target is going to have a unique slipcover. That one has a different design than all the other designs out there, but this one's only going to be a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital combo. Of course, the 4K comes with a 4K, a Blu-ray, and a digital copy, and the Blu-ray comes with a Blu-ray, a DVD, and a digital copy. But this Target edition is just Blu-ray, DVD, and digital, but it has a different slipcover. The Hunger Games has a long history with exclusive Target editions. The Target editions for all of the original Hunger Games films, they all had like an additional bonus disc that you could only get from Target. And they're not doing that with this release. I'm still surprised they're doing a Target exclusive release, but they are. So if you have the Target exclusives for the other Hunger Games films, you can go ahead and pick that up. So there are 2 different Walmart steelbooks coming out. They're exactly the same design, but one looks like a more of an exclusive edition, has more stuff. We'll go over the more exclusive one. This one comes with a slip box that has similar art that the 4K release has, a little different. Comes with a poster, also comes with a collectible pin and character cards, and it looks like it has a film cell inside there as well. This one, if I remember correctly, it was like about $60 or so on Walmart's site. I'm not getting this one, by the way. If I get the steelbook, I'm just going to get the separate steelbook release. I'm going to go more into the artwork of the separate steelbook here in a second. But that's what you get with the, I think they're calling it the limited exclusive steelbook limited collector's edition with poster. But if you go with a standard steelbook from Walmart, it's going to be your standard Lionsgate steelbook. It's got the Snow character on the front, and then it also has I can't remember the character's name because I didn't come to this video prepared, but I'm going to have the actress's name and the character name flash on the screen. She's on the back of the steelbook. She seems to be a very important character in Snow's life. So I really did enjoy the story a lot. I'll do a more comprehensive video of a review once I get this. I really want to check the video out on this disc because when I watched on Amazon, the scenes were very, very dark and hard to see. So I want to see if it's much improved when you watch it on disc. But it looks like this steelbook does have a slipcover that slides over the front with the title, and then when you take it off, you have the image of snow on the front and the image of Rachel Ziegler on the back. And on the inside of it, it's a very generic image of the Hunger Games on TV. I noticed that this design is very, very, it's supposed to go with the Hunger Games re-release steelbook that Walmart has, which I'll show the image of that as well. That one has Jennifer Lawrence on the front and has Donald Sutherland's President Snow on the back. So someone that doesn't have these films already, they can pick up both steelbooks and have them in their collection. But I already have the Hunger Games on 4K, don't really need another edition. This has all 4 movies of the franchise in one steelbook, and it looks like it has them on Blu-ray and has them on 4K. I have a similar release, which I'll show in a separate video, of the 4 films on Blu-ray all together, and they're kind of housed in kind of weird. But for someone, like I said, if they don't have these movies on 4K yet, or they just want these steelbooks to match, it's a good way to have them match. The steelbook of the original Hunger Games 4 films is only about $60. I think that's a pretty good price for 4 movies on 4K, even though these movies sell for pretty cheap on 4K separately, so it all depends if this steelbook is really important to you. So those are the exclusive editions of the Hunger Games. So as I always say, if you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day.